All right. Okay, sige. Let's check if everything is working. All right, guys, can you hear me? All right. All right. Okay, all right, let's start. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. All right, so welcome in the fourth session. All right. So, all right. Before everything else, no, I just want you to look at the picture, right, that is shared with you right now. Okay, it's a girl with a laptop working out, no, in the home. For being a PE teacher, this is what we want to happen right now, all right? Because of the different limitations that we have, okay? So we wanted our students, all right, to work out at home, right? So that's the idea. Okay, so I hope that you've learned from the past few sessions, okay, because we're going to focus now on a much detailed application, right, in teaching physical education, right? But now, yeah, let me course you through this presentation, all right? Sige. Okay, so before we start, no, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Coach Josh, all right? So I'm already 10 years in the field of physical education. I'm also part of fitness industry for 7 years. So I coach people. I create programs for people who needs change for their lives, no, to make their lives better, right, and to achieve their fitness goal, no. So also I am a husband and a father of Javi. So I have a kid, no. My first una kong anak, no, his name is Javi, right? So like other physical educators that are watching right now, of course, I'm into also a lot of physical activities. No? I'm into I play taekwondo, right? I play floorball. I love mountaineering and everything. No, that is physical activity that makes me sweat, makes me see nature, right? And makes me go around actually, no, and to explore the world, no. So technically, that's who I am. All right. Sige guys. So before I start my talk, okay, um, let's have a prayer first, no. So may God bless us today, so that everyone can learn, and so that I can share to you also what I wanted to share. All right. So let's put ourselves in the most holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, thank you for this wonderful day that you've given us, that we gather here virtually to learn and to share techniques and ways how to help our students to become fit during the time of pandemic. Um, may everyone get something from this talk, and we praise you, Lord, for everything that you've done. We pray this in Jesus' name. We pray, Amen. All right. So, all right. Sige. So let's start. Let's do this. Okay. All right. So guys, what I'm going to share to you right now is how to create an exercise library, okay, and a fitness tracker for our students' home workout. All right. Why? All right. But before we go deeper into this topic, okay, before we go deeper into this topic, okay, let us reminisce, or let us look back on why are we doing this right now, okay? Why everything changed, why everything goes online, and what are the obstacles that we have to conquer to reach our children's at home. All right. So, okay. So here, what are we facing right now? Okay. So technically, all of us knows that we're in the situation where everyone cannot go out because there's a disease that's coming around, right? So Yeah, we're in a time of pandemic, right? That our older people and our kids needs to stay at home. And because of this, physical interaction is limited. Nababawasan yung physical interaction natin. And then teaching physical activities are very limited right now. If you remember itong nakalipas na summer, supposedly kids should take sports clinic, but it's prohibited because of the pandemic. So everything is very limited right now. But does this mean that students should be sedentary in their houses? Does this also mean that physical education class is not possible in an online setup? What do you think? Technically, it's no. This should not stop us from reaching out to our students. All right? Now, for me, I think now more than ever, this is the best time to teach physical education. Okay? Why? Okay, bakit ito yung pinaka-best time? Because we're in a pandemic situation. Di ba? Because in this time of infection, there are two factors that comes into play. Number one is the virus, the one that we're very afraid of. And the other one is the host. Tayo yun. Okay? It's the human body. Okay, we cannot do anything about the virus. Okay, let's leave it to the scientists. Okay, to formulate a vaccine, right, to stop this. But right now, since wala pa yung vaccine, okay, what we can do is to enhance our fitness level, our immunity to this kind of virus. So it means physical education is really very important right now. Okay. All right. So, okay, to start now, okay, I want to set the parameters, okay, on the topic that I'm going to present to you so that we are bounded with a boundary. No? Okay, so what's the goal? All right. Okay, the goal for today, okay, I wish everyone achieve this goal, is for us to teach physical education in an online setup without removing physical activities. I don't know if there are some schools that are trying to teach physical education without making the students move. Okay, I think that's not physical education. Okay, so because physical education from the word itself, we need to physically educate, okay, our students how to move, okay, and use their physicality, their body. They have to be educated, or as what we say, they should be physically literate individuals. And how can we do that without making them move, right? So that's the goal right now. I hope I can share a simple technique and how to get that that goal, right? Second is to have an idea on how to monitor students' performance, right? It's also we're trying to talk about the school setup, right? So we want to monitor students' performance if they're trying to get the skills right. Tama? Right? Because of course, when students do physical activity, some of them, okay, might not get it right. So feedbacking is very important. So how can we monitor if the students are doing it right? Okay. And then how can we monitor if the students is already getting it, to see the improvement pa. So ganun. And the third one is to have an idea to monitor their fitness level, even they're at home. Right? So diba, with the use of technology, it's an advantage. It's an advantage to us, okay, to use this technology, right, to monitor students even they're at home. We don't want our students to just do physical activity as a sort of requirement. What we want as a physical educator is that to see changes in their fitness level and in their health. All right. Okay. So that's the goal. All right. So I hope that you can get some ideas right now. Okay. So that you can also share Okay, this goes to our students, no? Okay, so all right, overview. Okay, I've decided I designed the program. Okay, that is specifically for grade 11, no, exercise for fitness class. Okay, because I'm a senior high school teacher. Okay, so well, actually, this is not limited to this. If you can see that after I present this, tapos nakita ninyo na parang, oops, pwede pala siya for grade school and high school, then go on, modify and make it your own. Okay, it's possible. Okay, pwede yan. All right, this program is designed for a 3-month long class. Okay, that will monitor their skills in performing different basic exercises, monitoring their fitness level, and coming up with an exercise library. Okay, so why is that 3-month long class? Kasi usually in the school where I teach, okay, we're trimester, so usually 3 months per term. So we want to measure students' fitness level or the change of their fitness level from the start, from day 0 to day 90, okay, or 90 plus. Okay. All right. Next. All right. To define exercise library, no? So it's a compilation of exercises that is classified to different movement patterns. This library aims to help students in creating workout programs in the future or as a reference to exercise. Okay, so if they want to create a workout program, they can grab some workout exercises in this exercise library so that they can easily design a program. Or for example, just want to work out, um, they just can get exercises and do it, so they would know what to do. Okay, later I will show you what's an exercise library is. Okay, then next is the fitness tracker. All right, this will allow the students and the teacher to monitor the progression of each student she handles. This will also help the students to be more conscious about their health. Right? Why is it very important to have a fitness tracker? Because I think if we can see the numbers, okay, that will motivate us if we need to go higher or lower in terms of, for example, our weight. Okay, we would know what if to we need to increase our weight or lower it down. All right? Okay. Sige. All right. Sige, lalaksan ko yung boss ko para mas marinig niya. All right? Okay. So this program, okay, this presentation is divided into 3 phases. Okay, ito yung process ko that I have designed. So phase number 1 is the discussion of basic movement pattern. So technically, if I want my students to learn skills, okay, I can teach them in a synchronous nature. Meaning synchronous by definition, we're seeing face-to-face online, okay, at the same time. Okay? Tapos phase number 2 is creating the exercise library. Okay, and also by creating exercise library, the students needs to do the exercises. Then phase number 3 is the fitness tracker. After they do the physical activity, they have to record. Okay, they have to record their performance or results of their workout. Okay. All right. So phase number 1. Okay. So phase number 1, guys. If I'm going to teach a certain skill in a synchronous matter, ganito ko siya gustong i-present. Okay, maybe you can get an idea. You can do this as well, or maybe you can have a better idea or an add-on to this present way of presenting skills to our students at home. Okay, so example again, I'm teaching exercise for fitness. Okay, so exercise is the main topic, right? So before I teach exercise, I want them to understand how the body really works. Okay, or how body moves. Okay. All right. So basic movement pattern. Okay, this is very important. Okay. basic movement pattern. All exercises are patterned in our human movements. The reason of this is to enhance those movements so that we could use our body in its most efficient way for everyday living. Okay? Um, that's the main goal of exercise, to make your life easier. The image, yung yung pagiging magandang katawan, it's an additional. Okay? But first is the health and being functional in everyday living. Okay. Now, here are some movement patterns, basic movement patterns that I'm going to present to you. Okay, if you're going to um, search about movement patterns, there will be a lot. No, some of them are more detailed, right? Some of them they will give you like 7 or 8. But for in teaching exercise for fitness, I think this will be enough for my students. Okay, so we have 5. So we have knee dominant, hip dominant, push pull, core. Okay, it can be rotational, or for trunk stability. Okay, so I will go you through the movement patterns. So I will going to present to you the definition of each and give you exercises for each movement pattern. Okay. All right. So here, so we have the first one. It's the knee dominant. So knee dominant is a category of movement that the main point of lever is the knee during exercise. Okay, so for example, pagka nag-workout kayo siguro, napapansin niyo sumasakit yung hita ninyo. All right? That's that exercise is, we can categorize that for knee dominant, no? So I will give you an example of a knee dominant exercise. All right, so this is a knee dominant exercise. Now, I post this video like this because this is what I want my students to see, how I teach skills. I can video myself doing this, or I can get a video from the internet. But make sure that what you will get, okay, you need to filter, okay, because not everything in the internet is correct. All right, you have to filter. Right? Or if you're confident enough to do the skill, then do it yourself and video yourself and present it to your class, to your students. Okay. So now, so here's the example of squats. All right, I'll post it there. Now, as you can see, this is how I teach. Okay, if I'm going to present it to my student. So this is a squat. It's a sample of a knee dominant exercises. So proper cues or proper form for you to do it. Okay, is to keep your body weight on your midfoot. So here, the midfoot. Okay, midfoot towards midfoot to heel. Okay, tapos chest facing forward. All right, so the chest is facing forward. All right. And then, as you go up, push the floor using your leg. Okay? Avoid knees for moving inward. Okay? So keep the knee, kung saan naka-point yung toes niyo, a little bit outward, dapat doon naka-track yung knees ninyo. All right? And one tip mga teachers, no, when we're going to present skills, lalo na sa exercises, most of the exercises are better if there are viewed na naka-side view. Right? Kasi when we do exercise, lines is very important. Like for example, this one, as you can see, yeah, from shoulder, there's a straight line from shoulder to hips, hips to knee, knee to ankle. Right? That's very important. Okay, so the students also can see, right, the proper form. Kasi pagka front view, hindi nila makita yung angle ng mga joints natin. All right? So that's one. Okay. Next is the hip dominant. All right? Kung yung kanina, knee is the main lever for movement, this time knee dominant is hip dominant. Sorry, hip dominant. Hip is the main joint for movement. So hip dominant by definition, hip hinging movements wherein hip joints is the main point of movement in exercise. Okay. Now, this is an example of a hip dominant exercise. We call this hip lift. All right. So here I have here also cues and proper form so that my students can see while they're watching the video. Oh, yun pala yun. All right. So dapat hands on the side for balance support. Extend your hip by squeezing your glutes. Okay. Not the lower back. Okay. Aim for a straight line from knee to shoulder. So from knee to shoulder, there's supposed to be a straight line. All right. More than that, it's hyperextension. Okay. We don't want that. Okay. All right. So there. So how I'm going to play the video for you to see how it works. So that's, yeah. So that's hip dominant. All right. Now, let's go back. Let's move forward for push. Okay. Everyone knows pushing movements, di ba? So these are movements wherein arms are going away from the torso. All right, going away from the torso. Now, when we talk about push, there are two types of push. Okay, it can be horizontal push, it can be vertical push, pwedeng pataas. Okay, that's why I put here, arms are going away from torso or shoulder. Okay, so yun siya. One good example of push movement, okay, one exercise that is very push in nature is, of course, the push-ups. Okay? So here, yan, di ba, front view yan. Now, if you're going to show your students a front view, maybe you have a reason. Like, for example, for this one, you wanted your students to have a shoulder, more than a shoulder width distance of hand, okay, compared to their shoulders. Okay, so wider than their shoulders yung hands nila. Okay, so I will play this so everyone can see. This is an off-hand push-up. So, yep, hands up. Hold the floor, push yourself up. Okay, hands off push-ups. It's okay not, it's okay not to lift your hands anymore. Okay, pwede naman yan. Okay, side view. Okay, this is very important as well, naka-side view. Okay, so from here, push, ups, here. As you can see, as you push your body up, make sure that you have a straight line from shoulder going down to your ankle. That's very important. Okay, so here as part of the cues, hands wider than the shoulder width. Keep your plank position all throughout the movement. So this is a plank position. A straight line from shoulder to ankle. It's a plank position. Arrow arm position. Okay, hindi yung naka-T. Ito yung letter T. Ito yung arrow arm. Okay? Okay. Go as low as possible without breaking the plank. Okay. It doesn't mean that you're going to do push-ups kailangan all the way down. No, we have different fitness level. You have to make your students know that. Okay? That you need to go down on a level na kaya ninyong i-push yung self nyo up. Okay? Then, for sure, if you're going to do it every day or more often, then progression will come in. No? So, you can do lower level as you do push-ups. Okay? Now, for variations, not everyone can do regular push-up. Okay? You also need to give your students variations on or modifications of what else they can do so that they can perform a certain skill. Like for example, this push-ups. Like variations can be kneeling push-ups. So imbes na feet sa floor, it will be knees on the floor. Or incline push-up, meaning you have a box or sabihin natin sa bahay kayo sofa. Okay, hawakan nyo yung kamay nyo is naka-elevate sa sofa while doing push-up. That's easier. Okay, kung hindi talaga kaya, you can do wall push-ups. Okay, so yan. Next will be, all right. Okay, next is the opposite of push, which is the pull. Okay, ito yung opposite. So dapat pantay. Kung meron kang push, meron ka dapat pull. Okay, it's the opposite definition as well. Movement wherein arms are going towards the body when exerting effort. Okay, so pabalik na naman. Your arms are going or your hands are going towards your body when exerting effort. So kung vertical pull naman is hands are going closer to your body when exerting effort. Okay? So, all right. Usually, when it comes to home workout, tapos pull movements, okay, there's supposed to be a weight involved. Now, lahat ba ng students natin can get a weight? Or lahat ba sila merong weights sa bahay as weights for galing sa gym or pang gym? No. All right. So we need also to consider that. So what can we do about that? Anything that has weight, okay, anything that has weight will do. Okay, like for example, in this video, the person doing the exercise has a weight. Okay, kulang yung weights niya, kaya dalawa niya. Kasi medyo magaang. Now, kung wala siya niyan, what else can he use? He can use a water container, lagyan lang ng water, kung gaano kabigat yung kaya, and then it can be an alternative for a weight. Now, also a bag. Okay, a bag is a very useful DIY weight. Okay? Ako, during this ECQ, yung quarantine na nangyari sa atin for 2 months, ang ginagamit ko is bag kasi wala akong weight sa bahay. So, I put a lot of books inside that bag so that the bag can become a weight. Okay? That I can use for a pull movement. Okay? Now, this is an example of a pull movement. We call this bent over row. Okay? So, form is very important for this one as well. Okay, so the proper cues for this is bend forward, chest facing the floor, slightly bend your knee. Okay? Bakit kailangan mag-bend ng knee? So that you can push your hips backwards. Alright, so you can push your hips backwards. Tapos, pull the weights. Okay, when you pull the weights, elbow should be up. When lowering it down, the arms should be fully extended. Okay, I will play the video. Oops, as you can see here, elbow is up. You focus on the elbow. So elbows up, right? As you put it down, okay, fully extended. All right? All right, there you go. Okay? Okay, so that's our pull movement bent over rows. Okay, now let's proceed to the core. Okay, maybe you will ask, no, is the core type of a movement? Okay, when we going to enhance our core or we're going to strengthen our core, okay, rotation is one of it. So rotation is also part of a movement. Okay, our body is created to rotate. Okay, ang hirap gumalaw pag hindi makarotate ang body ninyo. Tama. All right, and also part of the core is strong stability. Okay, by definition, movements that involve strong rotation and improve strong stability. That's core, no? Core exercises. Core overlaps to other typo error movement patterns for all movements involve core. Like for example, kanina when you do push up, as you can see, di ba, part of the cue, you have to maintain a plank position, right? So while maintaining a plank position, you're actually activating your core, and it's also a sample of trunk stability. Okay, so push-up is not just for push, it's also core. Okay, kasi core overlaps to other movement patterns. All right. Okay, so the one of the most popular core exercise, the most basic, is the plank. Okay, but it's not a rotation, it's trunk stability. Okay. So for example, you're looking for a core that is in rotation in nature. Maybe you know Russian twist, okay, wipers, right? Something like that. Okay, those exercises. Now, cues for proper form. Okay, keep a straight line from your head down to ankle. Okay, let's see in the video so that everyone can see. All right, so there. So keep a straight line from head going down to the ankle. Is it okay for your head to look up? Okay, part of your spine is connected to your neck. Okay, so if you're going to lift your heads up, there's a possibility, okay, some that the back will be curved. Okay, so it's better for you to look down. Okay, brace your core and squeeze your butt. All right, pag sinabi niyong brace your core to your student, isipin nila ano yun. Okay, so when you talk about bracing your core, you need to instruct them in a way that they will understand. Okay, when I teach how to do core, to do plank, and tell them, okay, brace your core. Okay, bracing your core means that you're going to think that someone will punch you in your stomach and you're going to harden your abdominal part. That's bracing your core. Okay? It's a magkaiba yung natak niyo yung tiyan ninyo pag nagpapa-picture kayo. Kasi ayaw niyo makita yung tiyan ninyo at pag brace ng core. Maybe you can try it now, no? Na parang, kunyari, susuntukin kayo sa tiyan, titigasan niyo yung tiyan ninyo. That's bracing your core. And also squeeze your butt. Okay, to have a straight line like this. Okay, this is also very important. Elbow should under your shoulder. Elbow should under your shoulder. It can be more than, it can be placed here, but it's very difficult. Okay, it's very difficult. All right. All right, so there you go. So that's a plank. Okay. All right. Now, okay. So we're done with the basic movement patterns. Already talked to your students and taught them how to do the exercise properly and to categorize each exercise to a movement pattern. Now it's time to go to phase 2. Okay, what is our phase 2? Okay, this time is for you to create your own exercise library. Okay, kung yung kanina is synchronous, meaning same time you and your students are talking each other through virtual, okay? This time, the students can now work on their own time. Okay, they can work on their own time. Okay, this phase, okay, this is the time where students will do the following exercises that was shown to them during the synchronous session. So kanina nagpakita ko ng mga exercises. I want my students to do those exercises, those 5 basic exercises. Okay? So how can they do that? That's the question. Okay. In teaching physical education, for in the past years, video is very important. Okay? Video is the key for us teachers to check and give feedback, okay, on the performance of our students. Kasi we can see the form, right? And also, video also is a great way for our students to check their own form in doing exercise. Okay? Sila mismo if they're going to film themselves while doing the exercise, for sure they will going to play it and watch their video. Oops, parang mali ata ako doon. Hindi straight yung body ko, hindi naka-bend yung knees ko, hindi naka-bend yung hips ko. Alright? They can check by their own. Then, they can redo it again. So, there, as you can see, okay, learning happens. They can also compare their video and the video that you shown to them, the video that I was shown you kanina, okay, if there's a difference. And then, if they can see a difference now, okay, mali pala yung ginawa ko. Then, I can retake it again. So, hindi na siya yung parang practical exam natin. Na parang, okay, do it right now. Once lang, ha? Isang chance lang. Pag ginawa niya, okay, ito na yung grade mo. Right? It's not like that anymore. Right? By using video, our students learn how to check and correct themselves. Right? And then, also, yun nga, one benefit of the video is a form of, one of the benefit of the video as a form of requirement is the student can do retake of their own videos if they feel they are not yet satisfied with their performance before submitting. Okay, so guys, here I want to invite you, okay, into my Google Classroom, okay, so that you can see my setup in my Google Classroom when I uh, when I teach these things. No? So here's the code. So 5A7XTTU. Okay, make sure lang that you're using a Google account. All right, so 5AXXTTU. Okay, so there. All right, sige, i-type ko na lang dito sa, all right, it's gonna be 5A7XTTU. All right, so there you go. Ay, sorry. Ulit. Everyone, yan. 5A7XTTU. All right, there you go. Okay? All right. Okay, so here right now. Okay, so here's my Google Classroom. No? I don't know if some of you are here already. Yon, ang dami na. Okay, good job, guys. Okay, you're not gonna do anything here. I just want you to explore. Okay, you can explore, especially in the classwork. I want you to explore the topics that I put here: exercise library, WOD activities and fitness tracker. Now, guys, okay, all right. So here inside, so let me explain my Google Classroom, no, for my students. Okay. All right. So kanina, I presented my lesson to my students in a form of a synchronous session. Now, I want them to do the exercise. Okay. So what they need to do? Okay. So in exercise library, okay, there's an activity. Okay. Here, right, I gave an instruction. Okay, dear students, okay, kindly video yourself while doing the first set of exercises that were given in the attachment. So ito yan. So kung ano yung ginawa ko sa discussion kanina, yun din yung videos na meron ngayon dito. Okay, make sure that your whole body is seen in the video and always do the exercise on a side view angle. Okay, as what you can see in the video. Submit each exercise in a separate video. I am expecting 5 videos attachment on your submission. Do only few repetition of each exercise. So that's my instruction for them. Now, you can make this as a graded practical exam. Okay. Again, the students can repeat and repeat and repeat before submitting. That's the advantage of video. Okay, they tends to learn. Hindi yung one shot takes it all. Parang gano'n. I mean, hindi na siya gano'n. Okay? So here, I put also a rubric. Okay, in Google Classroom, guys, when you give an activity, you can also insert a rubric. So the students have an idea how they will be graded. Okay? So here in the rubric, okay, so squats, ang nilagay ko lang dito is puro mga yung mga cues na nakalagay sa video na tinuro ko kanina. So we have your squats, hip lift, push-ups, bent over rows, and plank. Okay. I categorize ko lang into advanced, intermediate, and needs improvement. So, I mean, I know you can do more, better. Okay, better in creating a rubric. Okay, but I just want to show you this so that you can have an idea how it's been done. Okay, so per exercise, I can give a maximum of 2 points. Okay, if they do it perfectly. Intermediate if they done a minor error, and needs improvement if the exercise was done in the wrong form. Okay, so yun siya. All right, so each has their own points. Yeah. So now going back. All right. Actually, I asked to give you an example, guys, no. So here, makikita nyo rin dito in this part who turned in. So right now, I have 35 students. I have 36 students. Ang nag-turn in lang o ang nagpasa isa pa lang. Okay? So kanina, gumawa ako ng example para makita niyo how it works. So for example, ginawa na the students did the exercises. Okay? For example, the students did the exercises already and he thinks he's already confident on his video and he submitted the video to this post. So, ang nag-turn in ay isa. So, sino siya? Si Jose Lorenzo Francisco. Okay, siya yung nag-turn in. Alright? Siya yung nag-turn in. So now, I can check yung tinurn in ni Jose Lorenzo Francisco na basic exercises. Okay, so there you go. Gagawa siya ng bagong tab. What's good about using Google Classroom? It's very organized. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, so here's the 5 video. As you can see on the right side of the monitor, is the 5 videos that he submitted. Okay, kasi sabi ko, I want the 5 separate videos. Ayoko ng isa lang. Okay, so para hindi na rin siya mahirapan mag-edit. So the first exercise that he did is a plank. Alright? So pag pinlay natin yan, ayan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hindi nyo nakita, no? You didn't see it, no? Alright. Wait. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, can you see the video, guys? Can you see the video? Yes, okay, very good. Okay, gumagana pala siya. Okay, good job. All right, so there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there. So, while doing the plank, okay, oh, I can see, oh, from ankle, hips, head, it's a straight line. Okay, so I can scroll down. Okay, where's the plank? Oh, here's the plank. So I can give him 2 points. Okay, now I want to go up again. Okay, click the next exercise. Okay, and this is, oh, this is bent over rows. He used a water bottle, okay, as a form of weights in doing bent over rows. So now, let's check. Let's play. Okay. So, all right. Mukhang extended, full extension, hips back, slightly bent knees, body straight. Pag hinila, elbows up. Yes, it's perfect. Okay, so I will scroll again. Bent over rows, I can give grades for that. That's 2. Okay, next. The next exercise is push-ups. Okay, push-ups. Alright, sige nga. Tingnan natin itong push-ups itong batang to. Okay? Okay? Parang may mali yata doon. Ulitin natin. Ups. Okay. As per my rubric, I said the body should be in plank position all throughout the movement. So, ankle, hips, and shoulder is not aligned. Para siya naka-pyramid. Okay? So, technically, it's wrong. Now, sir, hindi ko kaya mag-push-ups. Again, I give variations. You can do kneeling push-ups, or you can do an incline push-ups, or technically, you can do a wall push-ups. Okay? So, yan. Alright, so sige, I will give you 2 for that. So tama naman ito eh, yung formulang going down yung mali. So I can give you 1 for push-up. Now, okay, let's see the other exercise. Okay, this is the hip lift. So in his hip lift, okay. Oops, alright, okay. Na-post ko yung video, chinek ko yung form. Oh, perfect. Hands on the side. Arms on the side. Di lang nga naka-full extend, pero it's resting on the floor. It supports the balance. Pwede naman. Yep. Body is straight. Okay. Then for that, I can give you 2 points. And last one, for the squats. Okay, let's play. Okay, pinost natin. Okay, check. Parang umaangat yung heels. Parang the body weight is not on the heel, but the weight is on his toes. Alright? So, parang mali ata yun. Okay, sige. So, bigyan natin ng 1 point yan. Alright, so there you go. Alright, so technically, as you give grades, okay, automatically, alright, nag-generate yung grade niya over 10. So, he got 8 over 10. So, now, Okay, I want to correct this guy. I want to correct this. I want him to know na mali yung ginawa niya. So I can give a private comment. If you can see on the lower right of your monitor, I can say that, okay, let's start with the push-ups. Okay, the push-ups. Okay, you have to you have to maintain. Okay, okay, or you have to keep the plank position all throughout the movement. Okay, movement. Okay, and then squats. Okay, heels, body weight, or yeah, body weight should be in your um, mid foot to heels and more on hip movements. Yan. Alright. So yeah, so yun yung comment ko sa kanya. This is the feedbacking part. Okay, that I was trying to tell to you, told you a while ago. No, so from there I can post this. Okay, so posted. Okay, now I want to return my feedback, so I can return this to the student. So return work one to students. Students will be notified and can check any grade you've left. So yan, return ko na sa kanya yung assessment ko sa kanyang ginawa. All right. Okay. Now, so we're done with giving feedbacks, all right? Okay. Now, okay. Let's go back. Yan. Sige, tingnan natin ulit yan. All right, I want you to see this. All right, so isa. So as you can see, this one is graded already. Okay, so the students, at saka guys, mas-separate yung mga nag-gradean sa mga hindi. So yan. So si Jose Lorenzo Francisco is being graded. So graded. And all of you are not yet graded. So meron pa kayong utang sa akin to do the exercises. Okay? So yan. All right. So now, okay, going back. All right. Going back. All right, sa ating classwork. Okay, let's skip this. All right. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay. So, the student already did the workout. Now, where's the exercise library? Now, as a teacher, okay, you want to supply your student with the right information. So you will be the one who will create the exercise library for them. Okay? So, going back, balik tayo dito. Okay, how to create an exercise library. Okay, so here, okay, if you're using a Google account, okay, technically you have a Google Drive. Okay, so go to your Google Drive, then create a folder and label it with exercise library. You can add sections if needed. Like for example, exercise library from 11A for 11A or exercise library for 11 or 11B or so what, or kung ano man yung tuturuan yung level, okay? You can customize it based on your need. Next is inside that folder, create a new 5 folders and label each folders with the following: knee dominant, hip dominant, push, pull, or core. Now, if you think you want to teach your students more of this, more exercise patterns, like for example, you want it to be like more specific, like vertical push, vertical pull, then you can do such that as well. Okay. Now, this is how the exercise library look. Okay? So, ganyan siya. Now, I will going to show you, sige, my exercise library. Okay, so let's go here. Now, this is my exercise library. Okay? So, lahat, I can share this to my students. Okay, so so that they can have a compilation and a reference a reference of different exercises. Okay, how to share this with them? You can manage member. Tapos, lumabas ba dyan? Hindi yata lumabas. Okay, so manage member lang. Tapos, share this with other groups. Check natin kung lumabas. Ayan, so add people lang in the group. Okay, so ito lang, manage members. You can have it here. Tapos, input lang the email address of your students and then they can have the exercise library. Okay, maybe some of you can also think, bakit hindi na lang yung mga estudyante yung gumawa ng exercise library so that they can have another requirement, okay? I don't suggest that, no? Kasi again, we teachers know better, okay? So we know that what students are looking at are correct. So technically, you're the one who is more knowledgeable than your students. So technically, information should become from you. Okay, so that when they try to check different exercises, okay, they know that's correct. So yun. So here, again, so create from Google Drive, create a folder, exercise library. For example, ito yung ginawa ko, Senior High School Grade 11 Exercise Library. Okay, I created 5 different folders, okay, to categorize and to filter, okay, different exercises. So when I going to click this pull, makita ko, push, it's push-ups. Okay. Or when I go to pull, it's bent over rows. Okay. So the idea with this one, teachers, is that let's say every week, okay, as you progress on your class, you can add other 5 exercises that your students can do. Okay. So one again for each, one for push up, one for pull, one for knee dominant, hip dominant, and core. Okay. Tapos you can work on that. Right? So there you go. So that, for example, your students wants to work out, yeah, they can easily check. Or if they can see a program, okay, in the internet that they want to do and they don't know how to do it, then they have the exercise library so that they can be guided properly. Okay, now, all right. So next is that you already have your exercise library. Okay, we want now to use the fitness tracker, but before we do that, of course, we need to have, okay, let's go back here. We need to have a data that's being na maita-type natin or mailalog natin with the fitness tracker. Okay, so fitness tracker, right? So fitness tracker. So, okay, at the beginning of your class, if you're teaching senior high school, or if you think of other levels that they can use this one, it's very important that you present this on your orientation so they would know what to include. Okay, the following, okay, are need. Okay, the following are needed for the teacher and students to monitor fitness level. Okay, so here, names, weight, kilograms, height, and resting heart rate. Okay, I'll show you the. Okay, so ito pala. So before I show you the fitness tracker. Okay, the purpose of this, like what I said a while ago, is for us teachers to monitor our students even they're at home. Okay. All right, so kindly go to the Google Classroom. Okay, kindly go to the Google Classroom and go to the fitness tracker. Top, ayan. Okay, tapos click nyo lang yung fitness tracker na grade 11 senior high school. Yan. Okay, so is everyone here? Nakikita nyo ba yung fitness tracker? Okay. Now, all right, yan, may mga nakapasok na. Okay, so I just want you to check the fitness tracker, okay? Again, guys, this is just an idea, no? For me, this is very useful for my class, but you can still modify this, okay, to your own needs, okay? Pwede siyang iba-ibahin based sa gusto ninyo. But this one is designed based on the program that I want to give for my students. Okay? Like for example, kanina, 'di ba, si Jose Lorenzo Francisco, yung una kong estudyante. So here, nag-type in na siya. So what I need from him is his height, his name for sure, his height, okay, resting heart rate, and weight. Okay. The good thing about this, ginawa ko na siya ng formula so that the students can monitor their BMI. Pero yung status, hindi ko na ginawang normal, underweight, overweight, obese kasi medyo nakaka-hurt ng feelings yun sa iba. Okay? So what I did, medyo may motivational side naman. Pagka normal ka, you're in good job. So keep it up. If you're in overweight, okay, sige, you're close. So parang medyo may konting motivation. Na parang sige, konti na lang. You can push yourselves to be in the good job status. Or the obese part is the work hard. Parang kailangan mong mag-work hard to change your fitness, no? Tapos yan. So kung underweight ka naman, eat and work hard. Okay? So eat sabay workout ka. Okay? Because we don't just want them to eat hard kasi right, iba yung mangyayari. So eat and work hard. All right. Ba, nagta-type in na kayo. Okay, sige. Since nagta-type in na kayo, okay. Ganito yan. All right. If you height in meters, okay. So I will going to give you, so nakasama na rin siya dito. So yung height conversion, it can be seen here. So you can just click this. For example, paano ba yun? Paano ba mag-convert ng height? So height converter. So yan lang. For example, 5 feet 6 inches. So automatic, it's 1.72. So you can just go back and type it 1.72 ganon. Okay? Tapos weight in kilograms. Tapos automatic, it will compute. Now, for your resting heart rate, okay, why do we need this? Okay, you can have another topic, okay, that you can discuss to your class. Okay, that you can discuss to your class. Marami na nag-ano. Okay, that you can discuss in your class. Okay, it's very important, no? Kasi cardiovascular endurance is linked to heart rate. Okay, so that one. So I also have here a link on how to measure or how to get your resting heart rate and also your heart rate when you work out. Wow, may good job. Negative 2065. Okay. All right. So now guys, ito, I will also discuss to you. All right. 'Di ba I designed it for a 3 months, no? So I have the first month here sa tab, second month, third month, and summary. So as you can see, if you're going to go to the second month, nandoon na rin yung mga pangalan ninyo. Tapos continue lang yan. WOD number 9, workout number 10, dire-diretso lang yan. So third month, okay? Yung summary, hindi ko pa siya tapos, okay? So technically, ayan. So may mga iba pa na hindi ko nata-transfer, hindi ko pa nalilink, hindi ko pa nagagawa yung formula. So just want to give you an idea that it can be possible, no? So as your students type in their results, you can easily track them individually on how they perform. Okay? So yun yung good side about having a fitness tracker. All right? So yun siya. Okay? Now, if you want to copy this tracker, guys, create your own copy, ha? Oh, yeah, create your own copy so you have a copy as well. Once you're here inside already, you can have your own copy. Pero have your own copy. So gawa lang kayo. So ano ba yan? So file, tapos ito, make a copy. Okay? So para meron kayong sarili ninyo. Okay? Tapos you can also modify this based on your need. Kung ano yung kailangan ninyo. Okay? Now, okay, balik na tayo Okay, balik na tayo sa classwork. Okay, ano pa ba yung pwede ilagay sa fitness tracker? Ano yung kailangan gawin ng bata for this one? Okay, so in my class, okay, I will give them a WOD activities. So WOD means workout of the day. Well, actually, they can do it any time of the week, okay? As you can see in my fitness tracker, this is designed per week. It's designed for 2 exercises per week. Okay, 2 exercises per week. All right? So nakaganon siya. So I guess I know it's not enough for us to work out 2 times a week, but we have to also consider, yeah, basta, I mean, you can make it like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. It depends, no, on what you want. Okay. Now, going back here, the WOD activities, I have here my first exercise. Okay. Siyempre, ginandahan ko yung ano, para medyo appealing sa mga bata. So, here's the PDF form na naka-attach. So, here. So, WOD number 1. Okay. So, do the following set of exercises for 5 rounds. So, the exercises that you will give, okay, teachers, you have to understand this, or you have to do this. Don't give exercises that you haven't teach your students yet. Okay. So make sure that they have an idea how to do the exercises. Okay. So here, plank for 30 seconds, squats for 10 repetitions, push-ups for 10 repetitions, hip lifts for 10 repetitions, bent over rows for 10, bent over rows 10 per side. So 10 repetitions per side. Okay, you have to remind them, video yourself while doing the workout. Submit in Google Classroom because again, we want proof that they do the exercise. Okay. All right. Now, so yeah. So that's how it works. Now, I'm going to show you, okay, dahil meron tayong masipag na estudyante. Okay, wait, let's go back first. Okay, of course, gumawa rin ako ng rubric, okay? Para naman medyo ano, I mean, you can change this based on what you need, okay? Or based on how you want it to be. Okay, ako gusto ko, sige, 5 and 0 lang. Okay, if you do the WOD, then okay, you have 5 points. Pag hindi mo siya ginawa, 0 ka. Incomplete videos will not be accepted. So bibilayan ko talaga yung repetitions or yung rounds. Okay? For me to grade them well. Because again, I want them to move in their home. Okay? Alright, so here, let's go back. May nag-turn in sa isa, yung ating masipag na estudyante, si Jose Lorenzo Francisco. Okay, so ito yung kanyang workout. Okay, as like what we did kanina. Okay, so yan lang naman. So he needs to video himself while doing the exercise. So let's watch kung paano niya ginawa. Alright, so yan. Actually, hindi niya ginawa ng 30 seconds yan eh. Pero sige. Example lang naman tong video na to, mga teachers.
Okay na yan. Go.
Alright.
Squats.
Yan, squats. Yan. O, gumanda na yung squats niya kaysa sa sinabit niya kanina kasi nabigay na siya ng feedback. Alright, push-ups. Oh, gumanda na rin yung push-ups niya kasi nabigyan siya ng ano kanina. Kaso parang bitin.
Bent over rows, 10 per side.
Okay, so yun, teacher. So yan. So okay, sige. Alright, since example lang naman yan, I gave him 5 points. Tapos return ko sa kanya. Pwede ko siyang i-motivate. Good job. Good job. You did better. Yeah. Okay, so I can post that. Tapos I can return this so that he would know what's his score. Pag ni-return yung teachers, automatic nagda-notify sa mga bata yung score. Kahit, not just in Google Classroom, but also in their email addresses na naka-enroll sa Google Classroom. Okay? So, yon. All right. So, technically, when we go back again to the classwork, okay, so technically we already we're done with all of this. Now, the process, okay, will go for 3 months. Okay, the students needs to be used at it. So, kayo, depende sa inyo if you're going to present a new set of exercises in twice a week or once a week. Okay, it depends on you. But your WOD should, okay, dapat yung WOD ninyo is naka-base din sa exercise library that or sa exercise na nirelease ninyo for your students. Okay, so they have an idea how to do it. Okay, and then if you're done with it, Okay, let's go to fitness tracker. Like for example, si Mr. Jose Lorenzo, tapos siya sa kanyang fitness tracker, tinayman niya yung kanyang WOD. So it's 5 minutes 10 daw in 5 rounds. Kunyari lang yan. Tapos nag-check siya ng heart rate niya. It's 130 beats per minute. How to check your heart rate? Ito, meron din tayo nakalagay dito. Okay, the number of heart rate, beats for 15 seconds, and multiply by 4 to get 1 minute. So, yan. Okay, so yeah, it will just go continue and continue until matapos niya yung buong set. Okay? So, there you go. All right? So, here I put other topics because again, hindi naman tayo ikot dito, di ba? I mean, it's not just gonna be, we're not going to just teach this 3, no? We also have other topics, like for example, health-related fitness components. Okay, basta make sure, teachers, that this will be, dapat maging regular to sa mga student nyo. This should be automatic na dapat sa kanila that they have to check exercise library, WOD, and track their fitness level. Okay? What good about the topic as you go towards your class, yun, pwede mo nang dahan-dahanan. You can teach health related, what is it for, or heart rate, or aerobic, anaerobic, okay? So they can easily get, yun pala yung ginagawa nila. Alright, so yun. Okay, so, alright, so summary of the process. So ganito lang siya, sinamary ko na siya kung medyo naguguluhan kayo. Alright, for teachers, okay, a synchronous session with the student for the skill. Teacher will post activity in Google Classroom. Okay. Teachers will give feedback on students' performance. The set of exercises that was shown to the student will be placed in the exercise library for compilation and student reference. For students part naman, a synchronous session, okay, with the teacher for the topic. Let's go back. Okay. And then watch the video in the Google Classroom. Okay, do the video. Okay, tapos submit. Right? Tapos do the WOD. Okay, and submit the video as well for proof. Tapos record performance in the fitness tracker. Simple as that. Okay? So here's my references. And there you go, teachers. Thank you. And I hope that you've learned something on today's session. I hope na meron kayo natutunan. Everything can be modified based on your needs again. Okay? Or you can add everything that will make it better. Okay? So thank you and God bless everyone. If you have any question, okay, feel free to ask now. Sige. May mga questions po ba tayo? All right. Do we have any questions here? All right. Thank you guys. If you love my fitness tracker, thank you very much. Okay, guys, you can own it. Actually, you can own it. Okay, I mean you can modify and make it your own based on what you need. Okay. All right. Do you have any questions, guys? I hope I delivered it very clear for you. Okay. Yes, I mean this we have to maximize our technology in teaching. So I think video is very important. Video is very important. Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. For the copy of the PowerPoint, sige, I'll try to give it to the organizer and for you guys to have a copy. All right. Sige, puro thank you guys. Thank you rin, ha? Thank you rin. Yes, I'll give you guys. I hope this, guys, I think also it's not just limited for exercises. I think it also can be adapted by other sports, I think. Video conference, do the skill and do the drills. I think it can be like that as well. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. All right. Okay, I think wala na bang question? Oh, yes, okay. Yes, no, they can have question yan. Wala namang limit sa MB kapag nag-upload ng video ang students. Wala naman po. And yeah, short videos lang naman yan. So, wala naman pong problem. Para sa, anong ginagawa ko sa mga students pag walang gadgets para sa ganito? Okay, guys, everything that I've showed you can be accessed by a cell phone. Okay, the students can download, di ba, cell phone is the most basic gadgets that we can have. Okay, cell phone is one of it, and cell phone has a lot of features. They have videos, calculator, di ba, mga weather nga medyo right? And Google Classroom, okay, can be accessed in the cell phone. I'll show you so you have an idea how. All right, so here is my phone. If you can see it there, okay, I have a Google Classroom, exercise for fitness, and there you go. All right, so classwork. So yun yung nilaro natin kanina, nandyan sila lahat. Now, if you're going to ask me if you can access a fitness tracker using your cell phone, yes, you can. You can access. There you go. Okay. There's the fitness. There is the fitness tracker. Everything can be tracked on your phone. Yep. Okay. All right. Coach, yung score or performance output po ba ng mga bata safe siya or kaya siyang galawin ng ibang niyang classmate? Yon. Actually, isa yon, no? Pero, magkakaroon kayo, once you use Google Sheet, you would know kung sino yung huling gumalaw. Alright? Or, ma-reset back na yung Google Sheets natin. Okay, just have to, guys, no, para safe din tayo when we use the device, the applications, like for example, yung Google Sheets. In terms of data, kasi the students are giving data, no? So, of course, you have to study rin also yung mga ganun mga troubleshoots, no? Like how to undo kung for example may nagawa yung mga estudyante or binago yung mga estudyante na hindi naman nila data, okay? It can be undo. Okay, just have to, I can't explain it right now, it's another session. Okay, and I'm not that expert, no? So I'm not the expert for that. So I think you have to study it as well. Okay? Kasi ginagamit si Google Sheets also for workplace and marami rin nagkakamali. Hindi naman lahat perfect yung kanilang use of Google Sheets. So yeah, you have to study it as well. Okay? For sports, actually we can use it in sports. Actually, guys, I think as a PE teachers, no, we just have to be more imaginative how we're going to three phases. We have how can we teach them synchronously or how to teach the content. Second, how will they learn? How will they do it? Okay? And then, how to track their performance. Kaya yung tatlong phase na binigay ko kanina, phase 1 is yung discussion, phase 2 is for them to do it, them learning how to do it, and 3 is the progress. So you have to be more imaginative and be creative in using this platform. Let's see if data how. Ayun, actually, okay. Okay, Miss Joanne. All right. So data privacy, actually, yeah, it's a good question, no? It's a good question, data privacy. Now, if you want, okay, to have a separate data for each student, actually, pwede mo naman gawing isa-isa lang per student eh. Have a folder in your Google Drive, okay, for your section. Tapos, give them a copy of the fitness tracker na pang-isahan lang for one name. Okay? Tapos, give them an instructions to create a copy. Yung sabi ko kanina, create a copy. Make a copy for themselves. Tapos, make them invite you so that you have a compilation of different fitness tracker for different students. So that, tapos pwede nyo palagay yung fitness tracker, palagay yung pangalan nila so that you can check them individually without them seeing other students' data. Okay pa? All right. Okay. Ayan. Do you have any questions pa, teachers? Okay na po tayo. Are you okay, teachers? May questions pa po ba? Thank you po for listening. And I hope you got something from it. Yeah, so yeah, you can use the tracker already. Okay, tapos you can modify it based on how you want it to be used. Okay, all right. Thank you guys. Salamat din, salamat din. Sana, actually it's just an idea. Okay, sana magamit ninyo siya on your own on your own way, on your own status no sa teaching. Okay? I mean, it can be modified, okay? Okay? We have different ways of teaching. Okay? You can adapt it on how you want it to be used. All right? Sige. So, ayan. Salamat guys. Salamat if you've learned a lot, no? Salamat. All right. Thank you guys. Salamat po. All right. Okay. Thank you guys. Salamat. From Mona Lisa De Castro. From Mona Lisa De Castro. Sige, ano pong question ninyo, ma'am? Mona Lisa De Castro. Mona Lisa De Castro. Okay, okay. Alright. Okay, sige. Ang mag-a-announce po is yung session bukas, kung dito pa rin po sa Zoom, ang mag-a-announce po is yung organizer pa. Hindi ko rin po alam. Okay, tapos okay, how much time do you allot in preparing a lesson in Google Classroom? Guys, if you have a set idea on how you want it to be a program, mabilis na siya eh. Pero kung like for example, ang gusto ko is twice a week lang, tapos isang at dalawang WODs per day, tapos discuss lang ako ng isang content per meeting. Pero bibilis at bibilis siya eh. Kasi sometimes bumabagal lang siya pagka hindi mo pa rin kabisado yung application. But as you go through it, well, we're experts, no? We just want to put our expertise in an online setup, no? So online setup. So if you're very familiar on online or the devices that you're using or mga applications that you're using, it will be very, very easy. Kasi for sure, we are experts in our field, no? So we just have to put our ideas in an online setup so that our students can grasp the way that we teach PE in a face-to-face manner in an online setup. Okay, so yeah. Yes. Kaya siya ng 40 to 45 students sa isang class. Okay, malaki ang capacity ni Google Classroom. Nasa 1,000 ata kung meron kayong account sa school, tapos 500 ata for no account. Mabilis. So you can just have different sections lang. Okay, you can accommodate different a lot of students na rin. All right. How many times in a week po ang klase ng PE sa grade school? All right. Here in our school po, it's once a week. It's once a week. Pero we can maximize that since it's online. So we can give them asynchronous activity for twice a week. So we can just use that once a week for a synchronous session. Tapos we can just have um, an activity good for twice a week or thrice a week. Grade 7 is twice po. It's twice a week. Numbers of sessions po. Thank you guys. Salamat.